Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. I am your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Monday. I'm not staying on very long. I don't feel good. But I didn't want to let the episode go without talking about it. Because I'm so proud that they chose to say something and make a statement to go vote, is what General Hospital chose to do. They used the women's movement, the 19th Amendment, and that whole story was very charming and just wonderful to watch. Very empowering. I think everybody is feeling election fatigue, even though it hasn't started yet, and it's not going to be just an election day. It could turn into a week or weeks or a month. So yeah, if I counted everybody right, there should be 15 women on today, plus the young voter girl. We're gonna say 16, plus all those little, not all those little, all those women extras that were on. But what a great little episode they did. I'm glad that they made Jocelyn the white girl with privilege, who's just like, am I gonna make that big of a deal? If I vote, I'm just one vote. And Trina was like, this is the one time I'm gonna tell you to get outside your bubble. Like, I like how they tiptoed that correctly. And I appreciated that, they addressed the fact that she said African American, and the woman from 1920 didn't understand and made the young girl. I appreciate the writing where they made Trina go, oh yeah, we're Negroes. Like, to take it herself and address it, the term, it was just, I'm really glad that they chose what they did with this. Bobby saying that she feels like a lot of young people feel, what'd she say? Bobby said she feels a lot of people feel like, young people were feeling like ambivalent, or I think that's what she said, dismayed, disillusioned or whatever. And it's interesting that Bobby, the grandmother, was like, oh, young people are feeling sad, they feel, because it's the older people that I hear nowadays who are like, it's you guys, you're giving us hope. Not my mother's age, my grandparents' age. Those people are saying that we're giving them hope. The people who are my parents' age are not happy with the hope that we bring them. It's a whole different bullshit conversation. Don't want to talk about. But what's important about the episode was that they made the conversation to the right people. Yeah, nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, they say women should stay out of politics. And they say that it's rude to talk about it in public or out loud, or voter suppression is real, and people have put their lives on the line. People have protested. There was, all sorts of different events in history to prove that marker. And Portia bringing it up, saying, do you remember that, or do you talking about a few years ago, cops just let it happen, like, They targeted women in this episode because that's who watches it, and, you know, it doesn't matter what side you're on is what Jocelyn, was saying. She might vote the other way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just go vote. And that's how I feel about it. I don't care how you vote. Go vote. I kind of care this time about who you vote, but, like, it's just important to vote. It's important to get the vote. It's important to count it, and what that count does for everybody. And it's not just about the president and the VP, it's about everybody down ballot. Like Trina said, I'm excited to vote down ballot to all the, you know, elected officials, even police commissioner. Um, so maybe Jordan's gonna get to keep her job. We'll see. But um, I'm really glad that they did that. And at the end, they just said, vote, just vote, you know? Yeah. So that's all I want to talk about. I'm so glad they included every woman in there. Um, and they kept the doctor, the black woman doctor. I'm so glad they kept that. And I cannot remember that woman's name, who is Franco's pediatrician. Who is the transgender actress? I cannot remember that character's name. I know it's not Biz because she's the only person in the world who calls Elizabeth Biz. What is her name? It's gonna haunt me that I can't remember her name. Hold on. What is her name? Cassandra James. It's Terry. Terry. I was like Cassandra James. Cassandra James. No, Terry. Dr. Terry Randolph. Her name is Terry. They called her Tilly as the assistant in the 20s. But I appreciated that she was there so much. I'm glad they included all the women. Monica, Lulu and Maxie weren't there. I shouldn't say they didn't. I shouldn't say included everybody. Um, so, but I guess like they're already characters in themselves. Like that would have been a lot of energy. Um, Although they should have been there. Like really, I feel like Kristen Storm. Anyway, she would have been great. Kirsten would have been great. Um, to just like have in the background. I guess not. Um, I don't have much more to say other than I really liked the episode and the inclusion and the conversation between dialogue from back then and now, and how they wrote it. And yeah, I don't know if you guys will see me later this week. I will try. If you have stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. Hopefully we can do this again soon. Bye.